If you're holding XRP, congratulations, you've backed a true pioneer in the crypto space. From its early days, XRP has proven itself as a standout, gaining adoption and solidifying its place as a cornerstone in the world of cryptocurrency. It's not just speculation anymore. XRP has arrived. The question isn't whether it will survive, but just how far it will go in shaping the future. Why? Because XRP delivers real-world utility, and that utility speaks volumes. Since my first dive into crypto back in 2017, when I bought my first XRP, my investment approach has always revolved around one core belief: utility wins. It's why XRP has captured global attention and why so many of us continue to hold it with confidence. We're not just betting on hype. We're backing a digital asset that's already making an impact and poised to dominate even further. As time goes on and more people learn about it, the crypto world keeps growing. Newcomers dive in, do their own research, and start connecting the dots. It's no surprise that during the euphoric highs of bull markets, when prices skyrocket, XRP included, those surges aren't always tied to utility. But here's the thing. XRP is uniquely positioned for those moments of euphoria, those bubble phases that can lead to life-changing wealth. And why is that? Because people like you and me across the globe understand the practical value XRP brings to the table. That's what creates this incredible opportunity. It's why I hold XRP for the long haul. And let me tell you, I sleep soundly every night knowing I've got it in my corner. I'd be losing sleep if I didn't hold on to this, knowing what I know now. So what's happening? Millions, yes, millions of dollars in real world assets are being tokenized on the XRP Ledger. Again, this isn't just a trend, it's a movement. And honestly, it couldn't be more obvious. XRP is a winner. You chose a winner. Unless something fundamentally shifts, this is the mindset we need to carry forward. We've already won. If the narrative ever changes, if cracks ever show, we'll talk about it. But right now, I don't see any cracks, do you? Not a chance. Everything is moving in one direction, forward. But let me be upfront. I'm not a financial expert. I'm just someone who sees the bigger picture and can't ignore the momentum. Just a quick heads up before we dive in. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say or write should be taken as financial advice. Seriously, don't go buying or selling based on my content. That said, I know there are always new folks joining the XRP community, eager to learn and explore this fascinating ecosystem. So before we jump into today's big story, and trust me, it's a good one. This news dropped just this past Tuesday. Let's set the stage with some real-world examples to give it all some context. Let's rewind to November 25th, 2024. The headline: Ripple and Arcax launched the first tokenized money market fund on the XRP Ledger. Yes, you read that right. An actual real-world asset tokenized on the XRP Ledger. This isn't just some futuristic dream. It's happening. For those of us in the XRP community, this is the moment we've been talking about for a decade. The big shift. The game changer, the blending of worlds where the lines between traditional finance and crypto become so blurred they're nearly indistinguishable. Crypto firms diving into the traditional finance ecosystem, legacy financial institutions embracing stable coins, custody solutions, and crypto trading. It's all coming together in a way that's reshaping the future of money as we know it. The lines are blurring, and as technology moves forward, we're stepping into an increasingly fluid world. Imagine a world where jumping in and out of positions, no matter the assets you hold, is seamless. No clunky, expensive central authority slowing things down or racking up fees. Instead, picture tokenizing an asset on an immutable ledger like the XRP blockchain. Suddenly, transactions are so cheap they're practically free. Just a fraction of a penny per transaction. In speed, lightning fast, with transactions completing in just 3 to 5 seconds. Plus, it's immutable, operates 24/7/365, and unlocks a whole new level of accessibility. These are game-changing benefits, and the ability to tokenize assets on the XRP Ledger makes this future a reality. We always believed that as crypto technology gained traction, the XRP Ledger would secure its fair share of the spotlight. And guess what? It's happening. People are starting to realize just how powerful the XRP Ledger really is for applications like this. This is why I'm saying we've already won. The question isn't if anymore, it's just how massive can this become? The foundation is set and the growth is undeniable. Need proof? Take last year when a money market fund was tokenized on the XRP Ledger. And here's a more recent highlight. On May 26, Dubai announced a 16 billion real estate tokenization platform built on the XRP Ledger. Yes, you read that right. The government of Dubai is officially on board approving tokenized real estate using this revolutionary tech. Here's the deal, folks. This is really happening and it's not slowing down anytime soon. The more this trend grows, the more valuable XRP becomes. Why? Because every tokenized asset on the XRP ledger depends on XRP. It's essential, not optional. XRP is required both to tokenize assets and to act as the gas for any transaction, which, by the way, are incredibly cheap. No XRP, no movement. Simple as that. Take the latest news from Tuesday, for example. They've made it ridiculously easy to purchase a newly tokenized asset using RLUSD, Ripple's stablecoin, on the XRP ledger. And guess what? That's awesome news for XRP too. Why? Because RLUSD itself is a tokenized asset, and every time it moves on the XRP ledger, XRP plays a crucial role. When you think about it, as more and more people jump into crypto and look for places to park their investments, XRP stands out. It's not just sitting there, it's doing something, it's functionally useful, driving transactions and giving people confidence that it's here to stay. Unlike my favorite extinct bird, the dodo, XRP isn't going anywhere. It's built to last, and as this ecosystem grows, so does its importance. Utility is everything. It's the backbone of real lasting value. While hype may drive euphoria in markets every few years, it's utility that creates opportunity. And XRP has proven this time and time again. Despite years of being under fire from the US government, XRP has remained a top 10 cryptocurrency by market cap for its entire existence. That resilience speaks volume. Why? Because people around the globe see the value. XRP and the XRP ledger just makes sense. And the momentum keeps building. Here's the latest. Investment giant Guggenheim is teaming up with Ripple to expand its digital commercial paper offering. This move highlights a growing trend. Traditional finance and crypto are no longer at odds. They are complementing each other. The future of finance is forming right before our eyes, and partnerships like this one are paving the way. Let's break it down. What they're talking about here is a fixed income asset. Think of it as an investment that works for you, delivering steady payouts in the form of interest and dividends. You own the asset, it does the heavy lifting, and you watch the profits roll in. Simple, right? That's the big takeaway here. Consistent income, no heavy lifting. Now here's where it gets interesting. According to Bloomberg, Guggenheim Treasury Services, a subsidiary of Guggenheim, is teaming up with Ripple to bring a US Treasury-backed fixed income asset onto the XRP ledger. Yes, you read that right. Traditional finance meets cutting-edge blockchain. And Ripple isn't just watching from the sidelines, they're putting 10 million into the mix as part of this. Ripple is making waves in the world of finance, and their latest offering is a game changer. Their new commercial paper product is fully backed by US Treasuries with customizable maturity options of up to 397 days. But here's the kicker. You can purchase this product using Ripple's very own US dollar pegged stablecoin. Since its launch just last December, ROUSD has skyrocketed to a circulating supply of over 350 million. That's right. What didn't even exist 6 months ago is now a major player in the stablecoin game. And this is just the beginning. Here's why this matters. RLUSD makes it incredibly simple to move in and out of positions. And XRP is at the heart of it all. As adoption grows, we're on the brink of a financial revolution. Imagine this, nearly every financial asset in the future tokenized on blockchains, and the XRP ledger leading the way. With over a decade of proven reliability, the XRP ledger is poised to become the go-to hub for tokenized assets. When it comes to launching on a blockchain, choosing the right platform can feel like a leap of faith. But with the XRP ledger, there's a unique advantage you simply can't replicate on a brand new blockchain: time-tested reliability. The XRP ledger isn't just another blockchain. It's a veteran in the crypto space with years of proven stability and adoption under its belt. That kind of history is invaluable. Think about it. XRP isn't the first mover in the crypto world, but it's undeniably one of the pioneers. It's everywhere, woven into the very fabric of blockchain innovation. And that's a massive advantage, one you can't ignore. We're not just talking about XRP's other powerful use cases like being a bridge currency or a digital asset for payments. We're talking about its staying power, its place as a cornerstone of the crypto ecosystem. The simple truth, XRP is here to stay. It's not a question of if, but of how far this will go. The momentum is real, and honestly, it couldn't be more obvious. Reading Ripple's latest updates and press releases just drives the point home. This isn't hype, it's reality. The foundation is solid, the adoption is broad, and the future is bright. We've already won. Fast forward 10 or 20 years, and as the XRP asset class matures, the money flowing into it will be on an entirely different scale. what we're seeing today. It's just a drop in the ocean compared to what's coming. I don't do exact price predictions, but let's just say the future looks massive. Remember, XRP already hit an all-time high of $3.40 during this cycle, and that was with less than 1% of the global population having ever bought it, let alone heard of it. Think about that for a second. If we've reached that point with barely any global awareness, imagine what happens as XRP's utility grows and gains recognition in traditional finance. Doesn't that tell you something? And here's the kicker. It's not about everyone knowing or buying XRP. It's about the right people getting involved. The wealthy individuals, businesses, and institutions are the real game changers. You don't need half the world holding XRP. Sure, that'd be amazing, but it's not necessary. What really matters is that XRP keeps proving itself as a winner. And because of that, it's going to keep attracting attention and adoption. Like Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen said years ago, liquidity begets liquidity. And that's exactly what's happening now. We just have to be patient and wait for the rest of the world to catch on. This thing is, we figured this out early. If everyone already understood XRP's potential, it'd already be worth a lot more and the opportunity wouldn't exist anymore. Being here first is the advantage, gives us the chance to see the real value before everyone else does. This is the exciting part. Millions of dollars worth of real world assets just got added to the XRP Ledger again. And it's not stopping here. You're going to keep seeing stories like this because this is just the beginning. I'm confident I'll keep making videos about developments like this. And honestly, it's something to be excited about. Here's the thing. XRP is never going to zero. Why? Because it's actually useful. Sure, we'll see massive price drops after periods of euphoria. I still believe that's coming for XRP, but those dips just create opportunities for people who understand the value of XRP and its ecosystem. That's why when XRP rockets to whatever crazy high it'll hit in this cycle, and I do think it's going to be big, I fully expect it to crash afterward. And when it does, I'll buy more. I'll load up again because XRP isn't going anywhere. It's here to stay. And I truly believe it's a winner. The reason I'm planning to sell is that XRP will make up a huge portion of my net worth. And I know how these cycles work. After those crazy euphoric runs, there's always a big pullback. So for me, it just makes sense to play the macro move and sell. It feels like the responsible thing to do. But just because I'm selling doesn't mean I don't believe in XRP's future. I still do. I'm just making a decision that works best for my situation. That said, the best is yet to come, and I'm in this for the long haul. I'll be sticking around for years to come. Absolutely. I'll keep running this YouTube channel as long as people are interested, engaging, and checking it out. As long as we've got a community like this, I'm here for it. Things seem to be growing. So as long as that continues, let's just keep hanging out cycle after cycle, going through it together. We'll keep doing our thing, learning and hopefully building wealth along the way until the rest of the world finally catches on. And some people are going to learn the hard way, but I'm so grateful we got in early. That said, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything just because of what I say. That's never a good idea.